Hey guys, I wanted to kind of just shoot a quick 2-3 minute video here it's really just a follow-up to the first video I did on how to set up a mechanical timer to automatically turn off your Wi-Fi at nighttime. And in that first video, I kind of ended the video off with some electric field readings. I took some electric field readings of the timer plugged into the wall, just to kind of show you guys that this particular timer I'm using here, it does radiate a little bit of an electric field out into the environment. But what I failed to do was to kind of, finish this off by actually plugging the Wi-Fi router into the timer. So you guys can get a real kind of live demo here based on, the situation that you guys would have. Because you're not just going to have a timer plugged into the wall and nothing plugged into the timer. So I kind of thought about that after I released the video, why I didn't really kind of finish this off by actually plugging a router into the timer, so you guys can see kind of what's going on here in the bigger picture. But anyway, I decided to kind of just shoot this video and kind of make a part two, kind of following up that first video I did there. But as you can see in front of you here, I do have the timer plugged into the wall, and you can see I have my router actually plugged into the timer. So the timer is on, the electricity is on, and if you look at the actual router itself, the power light is on, and my electric field meter is sitting in front of it. So what I was going to do is the meter itself, it's actually sitting, it's about a foot away from the actual router. So I'm going to kind of zoom in here and just kind of see what kind of readings we're getting with this setup that we have here. So as you can see here, I'm kind of just zooming in here to my electric field meter, and what it's showing you is 60. Now what that means is what I'm measuring in the environment here right now is 60 volts per meter. Now this is what the electric field is measured in. It's measured in volts per meter. So as you can see, I'm only about a foot away from this Wi-Fi router and the timer that's plugged into the wall. And this is a significantly high reading. Again, I always like to see anything below 5 volts per meter if possible. And of course, getting it down to 0 is obviously best if we can do that. So if this was kind of simulating the environment that you guys have, if you have this timer plugged into the wall and you have your router plugged into the timer, if you have a chair or a couch, or if anybody's sitting next to this thing, you might want to be conscious of that and look at maybe moving some furniture around, because if you're within a foot of this setup, you're going to be exposed to a significantly high electric field here that we really want to try and avoid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of back my meter up. I'm going to try and move my meter really away from this Wi-Fi router, and we're going to see how far away we need to be before this meter gets down to closer to 0. It's kind of what I want to see here. Okay guys, so I kind of just backed up a little bit here. I'm going to kind of place this meter in a couple different directions, but you can see how far away I am right now. And if I kind of zoom into this meter one more time, you can see what I'm measuring now is about 1 volt per meter. So in this space here, there's pretty much, that electric field is pretty much non-existent as you move this far away. And if I took my measuring tape, which I did, and to kind of measure how far I need to be away from this router, it's about 3.5 feet is what I'm measuring. So I would round up and say about 4 feet would be kind of a safe distance to be away from this kind of setup that I have here. Now I just wanted to do one more quick measurement for you guys. As you can see, I got the meter in my hand, and I've got the sensor, the antenna, kind of pointed directly at the source. So it's kind of pointed at the router. And you can see I'm measuring about 1. And again, I'm pretty much the same distance away, which is, approximately about 4 feet or so. Gets you down into really the safe range to where I would like to see people. So that's about it, guys. I just wanted to kind of just show you this kind of finished, complete setup that I kind of failed to kind of show you guys in part 1. So I do apologize about that. And yeah, I hope this was helpful, and I hope this is helpful in getting you guys set up so that you can do this in your own home. And on that note, I will end this video off here, and I thank you guys for watching.